may not share that money. That is, we try to chat and not to talk. Why? When you talk to people, when they hear your voice, they feel like you know you more. You get audience with them. And so the people who want to chat, we let you know. We have somebody 2 days ago who dropped that no phone calls. Just text me. I'm not in the country, but I will respond to your chat. Such people are excluded. But if the person didn't text that no phone call, the person should be, hello, good morning, sir. You showed interest in our 4-bedroom terrace duplex located at the right hand. Is that what you want? Do you want it fully finished? Do you want semi-finished? Do you want an ongoing construction? You are saving your time. You are saving the client's time. You are giving the client an impression that you are professional and you know what you are doing. It's from what you get from the client that you now work with. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So you work with that information. So you must get information. Do you want to buy land? Do you want to buy house? Not that I'm selling short and long. Come and buy. The person is even interested in residential house. Or I have house at lifetime. But the person is not interested in lifetime. So you would ask them, okay, what are your preferred locations? Okay, so what's your budget range? Now, if the person is unwilling to volunteer it or a budget range, then you go like, okay, we have houses from 50 to 900 million naira. I'm just being so that I can know the ones to recommend and the ones to send to you. And then the person will tell you. And people who are, high up, who are not interested in luxury, that's the reason why you should have. We took somebody to see a terrace duplex. Immediately the person came down. The house is 300 million. You know what? I don't want. But some people like it. So I now have to redefine, sir, what do you want, sir? I now understand that they wanted complete luxury. And then we said, look at the HPM. Yes. And he started saying yes. So you can only know. You shouldn't be on the spot. We have somebody coming from the airport, call those emergency, and we come now. I want to see the house. We have had the conversation. But the person who was attending did not ask her question. When we got to that, I won't finish out. We wasted our time, wasted our own resources, and wasted the day. And it will be difficult for you to get a reappointment with that to come and see fully finished. So you must ask. Your listening skill, sharpen it. You must ask questions. What do you want, sir? Okay, so while I was going for a meeting in Lagos, a client mentioned that, no, a client told me, sir, I'm currently in Lagos. So, okay, what part of Lagos, sir? He says, okay. And I really would love to own a house there. I said, okay, I'll work on it. Now, when I was almost coming back to Abuja. When I now went back to Lagos, I called the client. No, when I was going, I'll be going back to Lagos and you make sure that you wanted the house in Lagos. What kind of house do you want? Where do you want it? The man said, well, not go beyond Lekki to school. Okay, I want something for sure.
Doesn't take fine cash.
I went and only checked around Lekki to school.
My app dial or cash.
Went back to the side because as I called the client, I was holding the video. I like this one. I like this one. But even picking the sequence, I like this one. And because I said, okay, let me go back to the side and get details. You must also be knowledgeable. How to advise the client. This is good. IRS building comes with a kind of prestige that you can't find in another property. It's good for short term. This place is too far. This one is close. The road is good here. But before you finish your payment plan, they would have done it. So you must be knowledgeable. You must place yourself as a consultant, advising them. Why? That's the reason why I vividly go against anybody calling me an agent. Because I told them that I'm not, even though I'm a developer now, I'm not an agent, I'm a consultant, wealth consultant. So I'll be coming to that. I think I have 3 more points to do. So let me walk through that I can handle. Yeah, so listening skill and ask questions. That's different between that everything I was saying. Just because I listened to the man and I asked him questions, I sold that property. I did not go to sell property there. I went to a meeting, but I made money. But at least I made nearly 6 million naira just from listening to a customer. Just for listening. Okay, then now I want to talk about the value of leadership. There are two things that I decided to bring on my list on platform where I have opportunity to talk to. Now, as a consultant, you are adding value to people. You must understand that you are helping people grow wealth. You are helping people become richer. You are solving their housing need. Imagine that a client has his hand in the role of labor because he's looking for a property. But help him pick out the best location that will be good for the investment he wants to do. So that's me adding value. So you must understand. Now I'm saying this, especially because of the female. Understand the value of what you are doing. You are adding value to people and you are adding value to their portfolio. And real estate is an honorable industry. Now I just got to realize that there are some people in the diaspora who buy and who say that you have to pay them. How did the man put it? Happily ever after or what? I don't know. I mean, I just stumbled on it for the first time. Okay, so I will be able to do the statistics. So I just stumbled on it. I will round up with the statistics. I just stumbled on it for the first time. So a client comes from diaspora, says I want to buy a house, and says, okay. So if I finish buying the house and pay, we get that clear about that. I said, what happened? My clients are happy. They get richer. Somebody bought the house from me for 83, we sold it for 150. Please, we demand not that. They are getting richer. All my clients are happy. He says, no, absolutely. Yes, I don't have any for you to have. He said, yes, you can feel free to visit me at my hotel. I said, to do what? I said, see this, sir. The property you bought, are you adding to my portfolio? Am I getting rich? I said, even if you bought the house for me, my life is fertile. I mean, God will bless you. This estate is honorable. Why do you think I feel like it's a self-esteem problem? You don't know what you are doing. If you ever succumb to that, and I actually now realize that they said there are people, why would you sell the house for somebody and exchange your body in exchange for it? Please, I've said that every platform I have to tell the people, real estate is an honorable industry. I have people on social media mention don't do real estate. No, I told over 3 billion. I didn't sleep with anybody. In fact, I can do that before I walk away. Now, I see anybody who is misbehaving. I look at it, okay, because I'm the CEO. If my staff, the staff will not be able to do that because the staff may get fired. And so, because of that, I position myself in such a way that doesn't happen. The next time I was going for the meeting, I asked guys to follow me to the meeting. I told them to sit down in the meeting. And the fine God in you says that it's a private meeting. Sit down and say, okay, now tell them to sit down and leave his door because he knows that I won't tolerate it. I didn't dishonor him by insulting him. Why? When I became more mature, I would do that. But before, I would simply walk away. I have clients. What do you mean? I walk away. What? I like to handle it in another manner. So please, let's say it's honorable. You are doing your client a favor. You come to me to buy a house, that I'm doing you a favor. All my clients, I'm doing them a favor. It's a win-win. You're buying from me, I get commission from mine, but you're getting richer too. So you must understand that will boost your confidence. Understand that you are helping people, you are adding value to people, you are making them richer, you are making their generation wealthier. So why do you take it for, why do you think that it's not something that you do that because you position yourself as an agent, you don't see yourself as doing something that is important. So please, you are doing something that is important. Real estate is a very, very important and serious business. You are helping people get wealthier, their generation are getting wealthier. You are adding value to them. You are helping them multiply their money. So why are you, just thinking that it's something that is not serious? And another one, safety. Do not be desperate. While you are executing your strategy, please knock out desperation. A few months ago, I had somebody looking for somebody in Abuja. They said that they find a dog wants to buy, and so he said that I have to pay for their flight money to come and meet the lawyer in Abuja. How come? She wired 800,000 because she wants to sell house to debt, enter flight, one, meet lawyer in Lagos. Okay. Now she said, come immediately now. What's wrong with you? Please, you must first of all settle the self-esteem issue, set to be confidential and understand that you're adding value to people. And now, part of what I have in the place of saving. When you sell and earn the commission, think about investing. Think about saving. Think about multiplying your investment. That is what will not keep you desperate. So you can't afford to be desperate. It's when you get desperate. Somebody wants to come and buy a house. Why are you the one that will pay the price money? So what you can do is they come and join your vehicle from your office. Or you go and pick them up with your team, not alone. Somebody called the seller says, okay, am I speaking to this female on the picture? I said, you can speak to any representative in the company. It just so happened that I'm the one answering it now. He says, okay, the best way to come. I have a car and you are there. I want a female to drive the car to take me to my meeting. I said, sir, we don't offer driving services. Driver, I'm a consultant. So please, if I agree to drive him, how will he not agree to pay me the commission? He won't. Why? Because he sees that you are desperate, he will do anything. And then if you go for an inspection and the client offer you 20,000 and you collect, come on, forget you have collected your commission. Yes. I do it too. I went for inspection with a colleague. If I offered the colleague money, the colleague did not collect it, I will know that I will do a splitting with the colleague. The colleague collected the money. Now my conscience is free and not obliged to. Because it is that you just offered me 17 and 20,000 naira. You didn't position yourself as my colleague. You position yourself as an agent who went to show me somewhere. So my conscience is free. I pay that for the services. How do you position yourself? Your positioning is so important. It's so important. Don't go collecting 5,000 to finish inspection. I don't criticize my team for collecting it. But if they collect their time, I'm telling you, what you give them, that's great. But the company does not collect any money. And let them know. If anybody does that, let them know. We don't collect any money for inspection. Which means that you still pay your professional if you like, that's their money. That's your own thing. You decide to. So please, don't position yourself as an OBA. There's a place of branding and the products you are selling. If you have placed yourself like that, then the people won't see you as a professional. They will think they are doing you a favor by giving you something different. Okay, so I think I'm done. So I will take this statistic. One more. Your confession. Part of what we did earlier was I woke up every morning, even when we didn't say I'm grateful and I'm happy because I have $1 billion in sales. I have made it. Your confession must be in the present. Why? If you have read on how our brain works, you must feed your brain to believe that you have succeeded. You have succeeded already. Not that your brain is thinking you are about to succeed. Why? If not, there's a place of self-sabotage. You sabotaging yourself. So you have to trick your brain. And that's the place of your affirmation. Every morning when I woke up to this January, we have not done up to $1 billion. We have done some millions, but I still woke up confident and to say, while I was driving, I'm grateful and I'm happy because we have done $1 billion in sales. I'm happy with $1 billion in sales in January. And it worked. I have the other time when I said I just made first year, I just started. After that 60 million, the second time moved on. As at 29th of that month, there was no sale. But somebody was coming from inspection on behalf of his own abroad. I kept confessing the affirmation. They came on 29. The sale didn't close on that 31st of that month, but on the 4th, the person in the diaspora paid. Why? I maintained a good attitude. You must maintain, even when I don't buy from you, maintain it. I know investors who bought from me and who told me they wanted something, they didn't buy from me that year. They bought from other people. I heard from their associate. Why? These people, they have associate of other people and they told this person, so go to her. And so somebody mentioned it to me, this person bought a block of flat from social place. Now it says that I have to pay extra money and so I knew. But I still called them. I still called this year and he told me he invested in the investment plan. So that I told for me, I know it. Who that? Somebody came back, you got already, congratulations, sir. Congratulate them. All them to pick them because they keep quiet from me. Somebody who gave me business between today, please strong. Maintain a relationship and know how to handle no's. You get no's. If you set a goal, if some people give you a no on the set and tell you won't be able to do anything until you get the first. If you dwell on that no, the no is not personal. It's part of your statistic for success. Now that point me to the statistic. So let me give you a rough statistic. Let's say we resume from the 18th to 30. Let's say my team calls 600 people. Out of these 600 people, they will be able to get 4 people to come for it. They got 15 inspections. For us to sell, we need to get about 10 people to inspect the property. And they call only 600. Now, we are close to the sale. We are close to selling, but we are not selling. So for us to get 10 people, maybe out of every 10 we have inspected, 1 or 2 will die. That means that we have not done enough work. We need to call an additional 600, 1,200 people. And then we need to do 30 inspections. And then, if we do this, we will now get 8 people. Out of these 8 people will now come and inspect. This is where we will now sell one property. So if you leave calling your 1,200 people till the ending of the year, then you sell one property that year. Now, if my goal is I want to make a billion, I need to sell. What I will now tell my team. We want to sell 1. For us to sell 4 in a month. That means that every week, people must call 1,200 people. So I told them, how many are you? Divide it. Okay, divide it by 7. 1 to divide by 7. Now, divide it by the number of the sale team. That means that whether all of you will call like 50 people daily, for you to be able to get 30 inspection, out of the 30 inspection, only 8 people come, all of them will not come. That means with this, I can sell 1 property in a month. You see why you are not selling? If you are not selling, you can see why you are not selling. So for me to be able to sell 4 properties in a month, I will have to multiply it 4,800 people. I have to get 4,800 leads. If I can't get 4,800 leads, if I can get 3,000, I will still be calling my own leads. I will send them text message and follow up to make sure for me to sell 4 properties in a year. Do you understand that? So if you are not selling, see why you are not selling. I'm not calling anybody. It's a game of visibility. Now, I know if someone who is a starter, you'll be wondering that where do I find this 1,400? You need to run advertisement. You need money to make money with social media. I was having a conversation with colleagues who said that we have spent 25 million naira on advertising. So, okay, we have spent 25 million naira on advertising. Now, we should have made up 2 billion naira. That's how it works. I just did over $1 million. On one of our accounts, we have 8 million plus in advertisement. On another account, for the entire 3 million, we spent over 20 million in adverts. That's the one I can say. And we are using 3 accounts, 2 that know our own. Because if the client sees my house here, it's even for another person, it's even for another person, even though we are not so big, they are still getting bigger. It thinks that many people are marketing their property. For me to do that video that I said I told you, I have spent. This is the one I can trace. That way I don't have access to play because I can. The other thing they make money in. So in real estate, but if you want to go billion, that's very simple money. Now at first, if that just that thing, you feel like why do I need to put money? That's the reason why I said start small. Put that 30,000 in it. If you put 30,000 in it, and then when I put 30,000 in it and sold 60 million, then I got 3.5 million. So I'm like, oh, I've arrived now, I pay a millionaire. Out of that millionaire, I shoot up my advert. I started doing 100K a week. And then before 8 months, I will do sell 50 million. You understand what I'm saying? So you start from where you are at. When the money go up, you will now increase. Out of that commission, you must save. At the same time, you must keep aside advertisement money. Save and keep aside advertisement money. That's what differentiates you from agents. You must be financially intelligent. You don't want people to be wealthy and you still want to be poor. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Now you see people who have sold millions. They finish the millions at once. They are back to square one. If they want to do inspection, they start to ask for 2,000 naira. No, don't do that. So if you want to, in this 30 days challenge, if you want to get results, here we are. How much can you spend to run in monthly and monthly ad? You can see 1K a day, do 2K a day. Now, when I multiply, I 10x my goal this year, and then I told my people, everything we do in a year, we collapse it to a month for us to get 10x results. So if we triple this little by little because we don't have plenty sales, and so we have multiplied our goal. Okay, then we must say people. If one person on my team can do 354 million, then if I get additional 5 people that are now you need to study the people that are coming and now give them 90 days. If you don't produce results, you go away. That's 90 days. Now if I get 10 people like that, what happened? 3 billion done out of my goal. Now even she will get better. She won't do that. Why? I now thought people who did web branding and coach her. So that's for you people that have a team. Now set a goal. This is what I'm doing. This is what you can do. And I told her what she can do to get the result. Now, okay, so throughout the year now, how many people did we call? We called 6,000. So how can we be calling this 6,000 in a month? And so the price says, okay, give me additional 2% of people. Additional 60. So with additional 60, I have so even if they don't work at all, they have chances of selling 360 million. Because I give them the customers and getting people that have them to do. I don't know if you are understanding what we're talking. So if you are not selling, this is what is happening. You are not doing anything to sell. It's a serious business and it's an intentional business. So you have to get this rolling, get it happening. If you don't know how to do it, get a professional who will do it for you for the first time. Somebody who will run it for the who spend up to 100K for the first time. When the person runs it, you should run it on your account, carry your system there. In your office, now be putting the money by yourself and just be starting. The advertisement that showed me the first 70 million after the 60. That person that paid 70. The advertisement that I'm still using it to date. 2 years ago, advertisement, I'm still using what I do. I've just changed. Once you being sent out, I'll change picture. Put another one, the same format is working. So if you discover one that is producing results, recycle it, keep using it. So what we now decide to do, everything we got last year, 6,000 people, we now got 6,000 people in a month, and we now multiply the number of the people who we call, so that everything we sold in the year, we can sell it to the month. You get it? So, do you have any question? If you have any question that you think, if you can do this even in 30 days challenge, I'm sure that your Babuja will get the winner. 30 days challenge. Okay, let me have your questions.
Thank you very much, Mons. Insightful class. Just a quick one. It's a straightforward question. Do you know anybody who can successfully run ads? Because anytime we try and just shoot so many bullets in the air, don't get results. Do you know anybody who can recommend that will get you the results you're looking for in running ads? You'll provide it for another person who to get the desired results. Thank you.
Okay, so sincerely, even we, in order to upscale, we try to engage somebody we pay the person up to 800 or so. The person did not do anything for 2 to 3 weeks. I have to ask, I dash the person out of the money and told the person to give us a refund of the rest. So it took him another how many weeks for us to get the money back. Like I said earlier, I may not be able to recommend people, but let's see. When I started running an advert that produced results, this lady, I did a personal coaching on how to set up the funnel myself. So I took coaching with website chick. She did the funnel and did everything, and then she was helping us with anything that we didn't do well. So when she did that and I started adding money, I was not a real estate then. I wrote a book. I was this is my 14th year in construction. So I was I now said, okay, this book that I wrote, why don't I try to sell it? I now put the book. I now realized that okay, with this book that I was running with that ad, I was making 230,000 monthly with ease selling books. So I said, this is all money now. If I can sell house, now 230, take me a year, to get it. If I can sell house, I can easily make millions. So that's why I'm asking, okay, let me see. So when we did run it, I'm having a time recommending. But what we did was, it depends. How much do you have on your other account? Facebook also trains you. The first one that showed me 60 million was part of what I meant that I did. The second one, when your money has passed, I think whether 1 million or 2 million benchmark on Facebook, Facebook will call you and tell you they want to have a marketing class with you. So there was a guy who got to have a marketing class with me. So he helped me to do the audience. Apart from doing the regular audience I was doing, he now did the targeting audience. BS, I remember how to say this. BS lookalike audience. That lookalike audience is the one that I now use and now slow down that I'm using to PM. So if your account on Facebook has gone up, Facebook is special. Send them a mail. If they are marketing approach, they will train you. So that's the second one. Then your third one, there's somebody in the office who can do it casually. And what the person has done to 500. He doesn't even use system. He just does it on the phone. He just writes a sentence. For my own, I will still do long story. And he doesn't use plenty money like me. I do my targeting, maybe at times 8K daily, and if I have 5, I'm doing 40K daily. But he just does the lowest that Facebook recommends 2 6. And in that particular account, if you put 100,000 a month, it will run for a month and you still make money from it. So what you need to do, sir, you need to try different mediums. That's the solution. I can't recommend one person specifically, but I will encourage you to try different mediums to get results. So try different mediums. Ask your people if you have anybody who knows how to do it. Now on the phone, it doesn't need to enter all that detail. We enter everything. That particular card then comes to send majority of our shops and offices. It just goes simple. So any other questions?
All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you so much for the insight on this. So I wanted to find out about the ads. At what point do you think your ads are selling? Is it when you're closing deals or when the leads fall? Because you get some leads and then it's like you're wasting your time.
No.
And there are a lot.
If you look at my blog list, I was looking for somebody that blocked yesterday. I saw that I had almost 3,000 blogs. Yes. So when the people are chatting you up, you can use if the property are not too expensive, direct them to your WhatsApp. But for more expensive property, I like to put them to I use Facebook lead for so that the people enter their email and phone number more expensive. When it's more expensive and you send them a mail and reach out. But it's not producing as much as a result as when you direct them to the WhatsApp. When they chat you up, it's a formula. If I see anybody that drop I block the person automatically. If I see anybody that drop L, I block. But if I see anybody, can I get other information about this property? Why? From my experience, when I call the people that say that, I feel like they are not interested. They just want to chat with you. I'm not here to make friends. I want to do business. So I block them. So there are some people who send some other things, block them. You need to train yourself to know the people that serious or not. And then when you call somebody, if you ask the question I asked you to ask, you will know if he has a mission, if he's serious. I don't know if you get the answer. Those questions, if you ask those questions, you will know if somebody is serious. If you have this interested in buying out, you will know what kind of house you cost. By the time the person starts saying sorry, I sold a vice and I don't deliver. He said this time, now I've so mastered that if I just see her any other word that is not anything that has to do with the house, I don't the person. No need to waste time. This is a selling platform. I have other means of socializing. Please don't forget, these are for average properties. If you are doing high-end property, go to the golf club. Go swimming. When I need go swimming, not where they are paying 50,000. Go swimming where the club fee 350,000, 500. People who can afford to pay 350. Yeah, I'm currently swimming. I go for swimming. I'm riding bicycle and golf. The people who can afford those things, they can afford to do business with you. If you pay 50,000, all of you being the same, category. I mean, let me not say all of you, because some of you are living well in business. I mean, the people you are gathering will be in the same category. So if you are doing high-end property, start going to where the high-end people go. But this, I'm telling you, it's a strategy that works, that is still working, that will work tomorrow. Yeah, we are researching other means to 100 exits, but until we get results, I only like to share what I've got. I won't be sharing the strategy with you until I get it from the strategy. I believe you see a question. Okay, I have 5 minutes for ask it. Yes.
Now, what's your follow-up strategy like? Because when I run ads, people come in to the website, but I call them, say, coming back. We call them back, since but when it's keep coming in, how do you make sure you are always following up with those people?
Okay, if by the time the list of follow-up is beyond, you get that somebody to assist you. You won't pay too much for instance. If the list of people is too much for you alone to get somebody. One, secondly, you use websites. That's also a good idea. But I told you, for more high-end property, use websites. For medium property, if you can direct them to WhatsApp. Websites work too, but you can leave them there. Every channel works. Use every medium you can use. And you are using website, please explore using WhatsApp. And then if this is too much for you alone to handle. In 2 days, someone can buy a house, so you will still be following up the person. The person would have bought the house if you don't call the time. So you can ask your question so we can close with you. Yes.
Thank you so much, man. I was trying to find out regarding sending traffic to a website. Can we get a template to a website we can use that we can build for ourselves?
Well, for the website, you say you need a website expert to do that. That's why I said when I first started, I worked with website sheet. I don't know if I need this website sheet. But I encourage you for million products, use where you can meet them easily. For luxury products, then you can do the website. There are serious people that you have to send mail and then they are so serious. But for million products, please direct them to your WhatsApp channel. Thank you very much. Happy birthday, sir.